I am Ashraf Ismail, Game Director of Assassin's Creed Origins.
Talk about what you're showing here at E3 with Assassin's Creed Origins.
So here at E3 we're announcing the game, which is super exciting for us. We're thrilled to finally be able to talk about it. And what we're showing is a new beginning for Assassin's Creed. It's AC in ancient Egypt. We started this game asking ourselves to reinvent what it means to be Assassin's Creed, which naturally means the experience of it, the gameplay of it, the world. What is this world? And so we're here with a demo that people are actually going to be able to play. So not only are we announcing it, but we're allowing people to experience the game itself, and it's super thrilling to finally be able to do that. We've been on this game for 3.5 years, since the end of Black Flag. That was our last game. So to finally be able to show it off and have people play, it's a thrill.
Can you talk about where this story takes place in the Assassin's Creed timeline?
So it takes place. This is the furthest back in time that we've gone in AC. It's about 1,000 years before AC1 even. And what we wanted to achieve is telling the story of the birth of the Assassin's Brotherhood. How did these people come to be, this group, this brotherhood that's lasted for over 2,000 years? What was the story? What was the context? History is very important to us. History is our playground. And so how did the moment in history also impact the birth of the Brotherhood? And that's why we set ourselves up in ancient Egypt, where we felt that this was a cradle of civilization, a very important time, especially in the era we're in. We're in during the time of Cleopatra's ascent, so 49 BCE. And so we felt that this was the perfect place. Egypt is at its grandeur and accomplishments. It's the perfect place to tell the story of how did the Brotherhood come together.
So what is going this far back in time open up for you creatively?
It's been awesome. Egypt, there's a lot of mysticism and fantasy about this place, and we wanted to play with that. But we want to give a credible experience. We want to give something that feels real. And so we put a lot of effort into researching the time period, having Egyptologists on the team that guide us, that help us. But because we're so far back in time and we don't have all the references, we don't have all the nuanced details, it gave us room to craft our experience, to have our artists have fun with the world in a very credible, authentic way. So from a creative perspective, we've brought Egypt to life. It's beautiful, it's lush. The wildlife is on another level. The people who live in this world, we wanted to give them a depth and a credibility that has gameplay value to the player. So there's been a lot of stuff that we've been able to push because we went to a period that is so far back in time.
Did your team in Montreal get to go to Egypt to look at the pyramids in real life?
So we did not go to Egypt. The main reason is really that we've gone so far back in time that a lot of the references are really now in the history books. It's in the studies, and so we've actually done a lot of effort to research, to go to Egyptologists, have them be part of the team. We have a lot of experts that are on the team that help feed us the true culture of this world, this time period. It doesn't exist anymore. Even the language, it's something we had to work on. We had to work with a linguist to develop what was ancient Egyptian language. So we focused on really bringing the experts to us and allowing that to also help our creators, our artists, really develop this world.
Now, whose memories are we experiencing this game in?
The memories. So our protagonist, his name is Bayek, and he is a native of Siwa, which is a desert oasis, and he's a Magi. Magi is this ancient line of warriors who were protectors of the Egyptian way of life, and they were also people that the Egyptians counted on for help. They were proficient in combat. They had many styles of fight that they could do, and so this is something we take advantage of course, within our combat system. So you play Bayek, and effectively the story is his journey and his personal story of how it led to the formation of the Brotherhood.
So will you guys be bringing back naval combat in this game?
So we do have, of course, so the world of Egypt is very large, it's very lush. We do have a lot of bodies of water, so for sure there are boats, reed boats, there are bigger ships. There is an element of naval combat for sure, but this is something that we will reveal a bit more about a bit later on in the campaign.
Now, as far as the story goes, are you experiencing the Animus through a current person's memories, or is this kind of taking them out of syndication where you're just kind of playing the game that they created so they can take all the memories?
So everything related to the present day is something we're going to talk about later.
Okay, perfect. What are you most excited about for people to experience with Assassin's Creed Origins?
I'm super thrilled that we wanted to modernize the experience of being an Assassin's Creed. We set out to make the AC experience something that was authentically AC, but also something that was modern, something that was really reinventing the experience of it. That was really important to us early on. And so we changed the way we tell the stories of AC. We have a quest-driven structure now. We delve deep into the action RPG element. So, looking for loot, looking for better weapons, looking for weapons that have attributes. A poison-tipped spear is not the same as a Khopesh sword. The way you fight with them, the way you use them. So everything from the combat to the RPG element to the world itself, the lushness of Egypt, the fauna of Egypt, all the wildlife, and what it means to the player, because it's not just set dressing, it has a gameplay value. It's linked to the progression system and to crafting. And I think we've harmonized all the stuff. We've made the experience feel like you are someone living in Egypt and experiencing what it means to have this group coming to be. And I'm thrilled for that. I think the combat's going to really impress people and surprise people. It's something that's new. We've built it from ground up with a very different paradigm. I'm thrilled that we're able to have boss fights, and I want people to experience that stuff and let us know how much they love it or give us feedback on it. I'm thrilled for that.